Right now at 5 o'clock, we are tracking a weather alert because of the snow. On the left side of your screen, really the center of your screen right there, is the radar showing the current track of where the snow is hitting the hardest right now.
Now, on your right screen, two different live views of the road conditions across central Ohio. You can see the snow is piling up this morning, so you want to allow for extra time on your morning commute. You really do want to build that in. And then, of course, you can see the flashing lights in that far right. That's I-71 at 665. Thank you so much for joining us here on 10 TV News this morning. We've been talking about this alert day and what was coming, and so we're really glad that we can help you get through it. I'm Tracy Townsend.
And I'm Jay Plyburn. Right now, some schools are closed, including Columbus City Schools, which just closed in the last 10 minutes. We have all the closures and delays scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and take a look at your screen. Nearly every county in the area is under a level 1 snow emergency right now. The level 1 snow emergency means to use caution when you're on the road. We turn now to our team coverage. We have a team outside watching how deep the snow is getting, road conditions, including major crashes at one on I-71, and what your morning commute is looking like this morning.
But first, let's get to Meredith Garfalo with the latest on the snowstorm.
Thanks so much. And we have been following this since the indicators came in at the end of last week, and now it's here. And it's performing exactly as we thought we would, with heavy snow bands now starting to move into the metro. I can tell you the road conditions back around 1, 2 o'clock were terrible, and they're only getting worse from here as we're going to continue to see this consistent snow moving in across the state of Ohio. Every county in Ohio right now is under a winter weather advisory, and that is for accumulating snow. If I zoom in right now just to show you what's happening specifically here to central Ohio, you can see some deeper shades of purple. That's where those snow bands are intensifying. They're coming through, but I like this moving fast. That means it's not going to sit and dump snow very slowly. We see that in the past. That's where those big numbers come in. But if I show you the snow rates, this is a new product here. You can see it's a little bit darker here going right through central Columbus on the east side. I think Reynoldsburg, think Bexley, think Whitehall. That's where we're seeing some heavier snow all the way up into New Albany, and even as far to the north as Mount Vernon. That's where you're going to start to get some especially accumulating snow within the next half hour to hour. But as we look at the live radar here specifically in the metro, you can see everybody's getting snow this morning. It's going to continue to be like this. Thankfully, we don't have the winds. We're not to a criteria where a winter storm warning or a blizzard warning was issued. But as we also look out to the east, we had some really big bands coming through McConnellsville, just south of I-70. Logan, as you get into other places in the Hocking Hills region, we do have some snow coming down there. But I guess the one positive is when this is all said and done, if you're trying to get into the holiday spirit, this is definitely the way to start meteorological winter, which began on December 1st. But our 10 weather impact forecast is for the snow. You're going to have those slick spots. Double your normal commute time if you're going to work this morning. Maybe give yourself a little bit of extra time if you're going to be on one of those roads that we're mentioning, because I can tell you right now we do have some spots, especially look where some of these major accidents are. That's where the road temperature is below freezing, which means that snow is just going to stick and stay. And even with a little bit of treatment, some of that could still make it a little bit icy at times. Speaking of the roads, we do want to get over to Bree. We have had breaking news this morning. You saw on that map. It is bad out there, Bree.
Yeah, I mean, no brainer right here. We're looking at some really tough road conditions out there, including this live look here at 71 at State Route 665 this morning. This is over here in the southernmost part of Franklin County this morning, passing Columbus, passing Grove City, and really by Harrisburg out here. You can definitely see it is still coming down, folks, when it comes to the snowy conditions out there. So with this area just passing, and I want to say we have a crash, a really big one that we've been monitoring since 4 o'clock when we came on this morning. So it's 71. It's that southbound direction as you're passing 62 and State Route 3. All lanes completely closed out there. When I say all lanes, we have a big portion of 71 that's closed, as you can see, from 62 by Harrisburg all the way south to 56, State Route 56 and Mount Sterling this morning, folks. So again, want to show you a live look at this scene. When you're passing this traffic cam this morning, we do have police lights out there. They are closely monitoring the situation, getting people off of that exit completely, or really that interstate, onto different exits this morning. So I want to make sure you give you this detour as you're heading out the door, because it will definitely cause some delays if you're heading towards this area this morning. So instead, 71 southbound, hopping off there to London Groveport Road. You can take that westbound to 62, take that all the way southbound. That's going to be the key here, through Harrisburg and through Mount Sterling, back onto State Route 56 westbound. Once you get there, that hops you back onto 71 in that southbound direction this morning. Again, remember this detour because crew members are still out there, and as you saw with the road conditions out there, it's pretty dicey out there this morning. Jay, Tracy?
All right, Brandon, thanks so much. 10 TV transportation reporter Amy Steigerwald is live on the interstate with photographer Tyler Hoffman at the wheel. Amy, what are you seeing out there right now, and how's it changed since you all left this morning?
Yeah, so we are actually stopped right now. We're just stopped on 62, trying to get a better view of that crash Brianna was just talking about. If you take a look, you might not be able to see it as we give you a look at the roadways, but if you can kind of see those lights in the distance, those are actually the cars that are stopped on the freeway. We've got a number of different semis also pulled off to the side over here just because they can't really go anywhere, and it's definitely coming down a little bit harder than it was probably about, I would say, a half hour ago through this stretch. 62 driving down and past downtown Grove City was a mess this morning. We were going well below the speed limit, and just to put things into perspective, our arrival time to this crash on the GPS, we were adding time as we were going, and it ended up being about 17 minutes longer than expected to get here. So doubling your commute time if you do have to go out this morning, if you do have to make it somewhere, not a bad idea. Add time to wherever you're going. Before being here, we were also on 315, we were on 670, same type of situation. We were going much slower than you normally would, and those entrance and exit ramps were still a little bit slippery this morning as plows continue to work to clear things out. We have seen a couple of plows, but obviously as the snow keeps coming down, there's more work to do. So if you have to head out this morning, just be mindful that it's going to take you longer to get to where you need to go. Hopefully we'll be able to give you a better view of this crash in a little bit, but for now I'm going to send things back to you guys at the desk this morning.
All right, Amy, thanks so much.
Stay safe out there. Our live team coverage continues this morning. 10
TV News reporter Kiara Lake is in Clintonville this morning. Kiara, what are the conditions where you are?
Yeah, so I actually just stepped outside to talk to one of the snowplow drivers out here who is a private company owner. And as you can see, I'm already turning into Frosty the Snowman because this snow is coming down. So even if you do get out on these roads and a crew has gone through this area, this snow is continuing to fall. So your conditions when you get out here will be slick. They will be slippery. So just give yourself plenty of time like we've been saying all morning. Now, when it came to this area, I first got here, I drew this 10 just to show you how much snow was coming down. So at 5 a.m., you could see all the way down to the pavement. And that's how much snow has come down since that time. So let's just measure that out here. So that's about maybe 2 inches, would you say, Carl? Yeah, so it's been coming down. So if you are in this area, we're now in Clintonville. Take your time. The snow plows are out. We want to make sure that you get it to your destination safely. And really, it's all about taking your time. And if you don't have to leave, don't. I would stay home or else you'll be covered in snow like me. Reporting live from Clintonville, Kiara Lake, 10 TV News.
We all agree you're a fabulous Frosty. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We have you covered this morning for this weather alert. Plus, you can watch a new episode of the 10 Weather Impact Show. It streams today at 2 o'clock on 10 TV Plus. Our meteorologists have the latest models and forecasts as they track the system in real time for you. Be sure to download the 10 TV Plus app onto your TV. And again, you'll be able to watch that for free. We'll be there until 9 o'clock this morning. And